Hi everyone, my name is Andrea. I will be guiding you through Bikram's beginning yoga class. This is traditionally done in a heated room, so if you are familiar with the practice and you are familiar with practicing in that environment, just know to do a little bit less today. Maybe focus more on form and strength rather than flexibility and depth in your postures. So we will go ahead and get started. Come to the middle of your mat. Bring your feet together and your heels and your toes touching. We're going to begin with Pranayama, deep breathing, good for your lungs and your respiratory system. Maximum weight in your heels, little contraction through the thighs. Pull the lower belly in, lift your chest, spine is nice and straight. Interlock your 10 fingers, bring your knuckles underneath your chin, your thumbs against your throat. Find one spot to focus on. And begin. Inhale, lift your elbows up. Pull your belly in. Fill your lungs maximum capacity, hold it. Exhale. Strong H-A-ha sound, like you're fogging a mirror. Elbows touch when your lungs are empty. Inhale, elbows open, head down. Chin parallel to the floor, full lungs. Exhale. Palms together, elbows touch away from your chest. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, chin down, elbows up, stomach in, full lungs, hold it. Exhale. Weight on the heels, thighs contracted, elbows touch away from your chest. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Arms by your side. Breathe. Second set. Interlock your 10 fingers, maybe even switching up the grip to your non-dominant grip. Knuckles under your chin, thumbs against your throat. Thighs contracted, little bit hips forward. Keep your spine nice and straight. And begin. Inhale. 6-second counts. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. This is expanding your lung capacity, your lung elasticity. Exhale. So starting with this breathing exercise, using 100% of your lungs. Inhale, so that for the rest of class, the lungs are warmed up and you can breathe much more efficiently. Exhale. Inhale. Last 2. See if you can start to take in more air. Exhale. Push a little bit more air out to make room for your last breath. Inhale. Arms by your sides. For the rest of class, you're going to close your mouth and just breathe in and out through your nose. It's much easier to control your breath that way. Half moon pose with hands and feet pose. Artichramasana with Padahastasana, heels and toes still touching. Inhale your arms over your head sideways, palms together. Interlock your fingers, release your index fingers. Keep your thumbs crossed, a nice and tight grip. Chin up, upper body back. Take a deep breath, inhale, stretch up, touch the ceiling. Bend your body right and left several times. Right, left, right, and left. A little warm up for the spine. Feel like you're going to touch the ceiling when you come through the middle. Even out your right and left side, come back, stop in the middle. Hips are forward, upper body back, maximum body weight on your heels. Arms and head back, chin up, take a deep breath. Inhale, stretch up out of your waist, touch the ceiling. In an absolutely straight line, slowly bend your body to the right. Without bending your elbows, without bending your knees, continuously push your hips to the left beyond your flexibility. Create tremendous stretching feeling in the left side of your body, all over. Inside out, bones to your skin, fingertips to your toes. Hips more forward, upper body back more, maximum body weight on your heels. Keep your feet flat. Bring your left hip forward to keep your two hips in one line. Right shoulder forward, opening up your chest. Arms and head back, chin up. Take one more deep breath, squeeze your palms. Come down to the right, push, push, push. Inhale very slowly, come back up, stop in the middle. Maximum body weight on your heels, hips forward, chest up, spine straight. Inhale, stretch up, touch the ceiling in an absolutely straight line. Slowly bend your body to the left. Without bending your elbows, without bending your knees, continuously push your hips out to the right beyond your flexibility. Tremendous stretch in the right side of your body now, all over, inside out. Bones to your skin, fingertips to your toes. Hips more forward, upper body back more, maximum body weight on your heels. Feet are flat. Bring your right hip forward. Keep your two hips in one line. Left shoulder forward, opening up your chest, arms and head back, chin up. Squeeze your palms, take one more deep breath. Come down to the left, push, push, push. Inhale, back up, stop in the middle. First backward bend. So we already backward bended at the neck. Now we're going to try to incorporate the rest of the spine. So take a deep breath, lift your chest. Exhale, let your head and neck relax back. No tension in your head or neck. Mouth closed. Find one spot to focus on. Don't even blink your eyes. Take a deep breath, inhale, stretch up, touch the ceiling. Exhale, arms back immediately. Try to touch the wall behind you. Lower back, middle back, upper back, total spine backward bending. Take a deep breath. Squeeze your palms. Look for something new. Arms back. Go back. More back. Inhale, very slowly come back up. Head up last. Stomach in, stretch up. Exhale, bend your knees, reach for the floor in front of you. When your hands touch the floor, move your hips several times. Like you're walking in place, bend one knee, lock one knee. Let the head relax, you can shake it. No, shake it, yes. Maybe squat, do some deep squats here, it feels good. Knees, toes, lower spine. It's a little diagnostic of the body right now, seeing where the body is at today, maybe where you feel more strong, maybe where you feel a little bit fatigued or tight. Just notice it. You don't have to dwell on it or judge it, but know it for your practice going forward. A couple extra times. Padahastasana, heels and toes touching. Bend your knees. Grab your heels from behind. Step on all 5 fingers of each hand. Little baby fingers touching side by side. Elbows behind your legs on your calf muscles throughout the entire posture. If you can't quite grab your heels, you can loosen that grip and just really try to get your elbows together to touch. Eventually you step on all 10 fingers. Take a deep breath, begin to pull your body down. Stomach on your thighs, chest on your knees. Face on your legs below the knees. So from the side, no room for lighter air between upper and lower body. Continuously keep pulling. Push your knees back. Feel tremendous stretch in the back side of your legs. Coccyx to your heels. Coccyx to your forehead. Head relaxed. Face relaxed. Roll more forward. Push your knees back. Exhale, breathing. Try to lock your knees. Lock your knees. Stomach in, lock your knees. Arms with your ears. Inhale, very slowly lift back up, reaching out of your waist. Arms down by your side. Slow inhale. Slow exhale. Second set. Inhale, arms over your head, palms together. Interlock your fingers, release your index, thumbs are crossed. Maximum body weight on your heels, hips forward, chest up, spine straight. Take a deep breath. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, bend to the right. Push your hips to the left. Breathe. Feet flat, weight to the heels. Take one more deep breath. Push your hips to the left, push your hands to the right, come down more, push. Inhale, slowly come back up. Restack your spine, you're in one straight line from the side. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, bend to the left, push your hips to the right. Breathe. Feet flat, weight on the heels. Take one more deep breath. Push your hips more to the right, push your hands to the left, come down, one more push. Inhale, back up, stop in the middle. Second backward bend, always better the second time. Take a deep breath. Relax your head back as far as it goes. Look for something new. Inhale, arms back. Inhale, back up. Head up last. Take a deep breath. Bend your knees, reach for the floor, move your hips. Notice how the body feels in this second little warm-up. Already starting to feel better. Keep your stomach sucked in to protect your low back. Second set, Padahastasana, heels and toes touching. Bend your knees. Grab your heels. Step on all 5 fingers of each hand. Thumbs with the grip. Wrap the elbows. Take a deep breath. Begin to pull. Try to lock your knees at the end. Arms with your ears, inhale, very slowly lift back up. Reaching out of your waist, touch the ceiling. Arms down by your side. Awkward pose, Ookatasana, right foot steps to the right 6 inches. Heels invisible behind the toes, it's a perfect letter H. Don't change your feet throughout the entire posture. Arms up parallel to the floor, all 5 fingers together, stretch your arms forward. Keep your tricep muscles tight, nothing loose, nothing hanging. Exhale, breathing, suck your stomach in, hold it in, sit down. Feet flat position until your hips touch the chair. Spine is straight to begin with 100% body weight in your heels. Lift your chest up, bend your toes, spine backward bending, bring your upper body back, suck your stomach in again, open your knees. Want 6 inches, toes, heels, knees, and hands, chest up, chin up, lean back, fall back. It feels like you're gonna fall down backwards. Inhale, very slowly, come back up. Second part, stand up on your toes, like I'm pulling your hair towards the ceiling. Stretch your spine, chest, head, whole upper body up. Exhale, sit down on top of your toes, keep your heels up. Keep your knees up. If your heels drop at all, stop where you're at. Try to come high up on the toes. That's the medicine of this posture. Any pain in your knees, not too low with your hips. Still 6 inches between the knees. Eventually you'll sit down low enough, you look like you're sitting in a chair, no higher, no lower. Inhale, very slowly press back up, lower your heels. Third part, heels lift off the floor a little bit and squeeze your knees together. Lean your upper body back. Imagine there's a wall behind you, hips and head touching the wall the whole time. Take a deep breath. Exhale, slowly you go down as slow as possible. At least 10 counts. All the way down, all the way down. Even slower the lower you get, like an elevator ride. Eventually there's only a 1/2 inch gap between your hips and your heels. If there's any pain or strain in your knees, don't go down too far. Squeeze your knees together, forward, lean your upper body back. Chin away from your chest. Thighs parallel to the floor, arms parallel to your legs. Spine is perfectly straight, so from the side it looks like you're holding a box. Squeeze your knees, stomach in, inhale. Very slowly press back up. Right foot back, feet together, arms down. Chest up, chin up, deep breath in. Slow breath out. Second set, right foot back out to the right, 6 inches. Heels invisible behind the toes like that perfect letter H. Arms up parallel to the floor. Tricep muscles tight. This is how we build strength in the Bikram Yoga class in the upper body. Because we're not doing chaturangas, down dogs, and all of that, we are holding up our arms contracted against gravity. That will build strength. Exhale, stomach in, hold it in, sit down. Spine straight to begin with 100% body weight in your heels. Lift your chest up. Pull your chest up, chin up. Feel like you're gonna fall down backwards. Breathe. Inhale, slowly come back up. Keep your arms there. Second part, stand on your toes. Maximum body weight to the big toe mounds. Sit down on top of your toes. Go only as far as your knees will allow. Keep leaning your body back, pull your stomach in. Inhale, back up. Lower your heels, arms stay there, breathe. Third part, heels lift off the floor, squeeze the knees together. Squeeze knee bones together, feel that. Inhale, exhale, slowly you go down. If your chest leans forward or your knees separate, stop where you are and readjust. Always form before depth. One day you can go all the way down, doesn't have to be today, so there's only a 1/2 inch gap between hips and heels. Take a deep breath, squeeze your knees, inhale, slow as possible, come back up. Right foot back, feet together, arms down by your side. Eagle pose. Gardarasana, identify the right side of your body from the left, don't mix it up. Inhale, arms over your head, palms together. Exhale, bring your right arm under your left arm. Cross your elbows, thumbs towards your face, little fingers towards what's in front of you. Pull your elbows down so that one day your fingertips go below your nose. Sit down, hips into the chair, upper body back. Inhale, right leg lifts up and over your left leg as high as possible. Cross your legs, twist like ropes. Try to hook your foot under your calf muscle. It's okay if your foot doesn't hook, it might be out here, but be intentional. Pull your foot in the direction you want it to go. Knees to the right, upper body to the left. Feet, knees, elbows, hands. Everything in one line. Sit down more. Pull your elbows down. Lift your chest up, upper body back. Inhale, slowly back up, feet together, arms up. Palms touch, exhale, left arm under your right arm. Cross your elbows, your wrists, thumbs towards your face. It might help to interlock your fingers and kind of pump the elbows down a little bit. You can keep your fingers interlocked, or if you want to go for the prayer position, go for it. One day the fingertips should go below your nose. Sit down, hips into the chair. Like the first part of awkward, sit down, but lift your chest up. Inhale, left leg lifts up and over your right leg. Cross your legs, twist like ropes. If you can, hook your foot behind the calf muscle. Start to slide your foot down so there's no gap between ankle and calf. Knees to the left, upper body to the right. Feet, knees, elbows, hands, everything in one line. Sit down more. Pull your elbows down, lift your chest, upper body leans back. Breathe. Inhale, back up. Feet together, arms up, palms together. Second set, right arm under your left arm. Cross your elbows, your wrists, thumbs towards your face. Pull your elbows down. Exhale, sit down. Chest out, body back. Inhale, right leg up and over your left leg. The higher you lift, the lower you sit. Starts to become easier to hook your foot. Bring your knees to the right, upper body to the left. Keep sitting down more. Opening up hips, knees, ankles. Lifting chest, pulling elbows down. Breathe. Inhale, back up, feet together, arms up. Exhale, left arm under your right arm. Thumbs towards your face. Keep turning pinky fingers towards what's in front of you. Pull the elbows down, sit down, chest up, body back. Inhale, left leg up and over your right leg. Cross high, sit low. Feel the weight all over the right foot. Start to bring a little bit more weight to your heel. Knees to the left, upper body to the right. Opening 14 largest joints in the human skeleton. Pull the elbows down. Sit down. Stomach in, chest up, body back. Inhale, back up. Feet together, arms all the way up. Arms down by your side. Party time, little water if you need it. Only time I'll tell you to get water, so if you need it throughout the class, go for it. So in this particular style of yoga, you will hear us say to lock the knee. And if you played sports growing up, when you hear that, you might have some sort of reaction of, oh, I'm not supposed to lock the knee. So when any sort of sport you were playing, you were in motion. And of course, you don't want to lock the knee when you are in motion, because then you can hurt the knee. You can injure it. So what we're doing is locking the knee in a fixed position, in a stagnant posture. So there is lengthening of the hamstring. You're stabilizing the knee joint to avoid injury. So very normal if you have that reaction of this is not what I'm supposed to do. You may even have a really difficult time physically doing it in the beginning of this kind of practice for you, because it takes a lot of muscle strength to lock the knee. So you'll hear me say it over and over again, and I will explain what that means as we move through the postures. But know it is a safe thing to do, and just take it step by step and do what you can. All right, so we're going to begin our balancing series with standing head to knee. Dandayamana Janusharasana, toes and heels together. Shift the body weight into your left leg. Inhale, breathing, round down and pick up your right foot a couple of inches below your toes, all 10 fingers interlocked, just like that first breathing exercise. If you need to lift the leg really high to grab it, especially if you have low back pain, that's okay. You may be lifted up here. Eventually, your low back feels good, your stomach is strong enough, you can round down until your thigh is parallel to the floor. Keep your chin forward, looking forward. So your left knee is locked. That means the knee is pressed back to its full range of motion. You're contracting the thigh, the kneecap is lifting. Distribute the body weight all over your left foot equally the same. Left knee locked, solid, concrete. It's like you don't even have a knee. Feel free to stay here or begin to kick your right heel forward. Flex your toes back, all 5 toes facing you. If your standing knee is bending, try to relock the knee or go back to the first position. Kick your heel forward, flex your toes back. Eventually, both knees are locked from the side. You look like an upside down L. You can begin to bend your elbows down, and then eventually your elbows will go below your calf muscle. Slowly reverse, straighten the elbows, bend the knee, feet together, chest up, chin up. Deep breath in, slow breath out. Toes and heels touch, body weight to your right leg, inhale, breathing, round down, pick up your left foot, couple of inches below your toes, all 10 fingers interlocked. Again, you might be able to have the strength, the flexibility to be down here, eventually knee in line with your hip, but it's okay if you're really high today. Work on grabbing your foot and keeping your right knee locked. So right knee presses back to its full range of motion, right quadricep lifted, kneecap lifted. Distribute the body weight all over your right foot equally the same. Right knee solid, concrete, it's like a lamppost, no knee. Stay here, or take a deep breath, begin to kick your heel forward. Flex your toes back, all 5 toes facing you. You should feel tremendous stretching in the back sides of both legs. Standing knee starts to bend. Notice that first and relock your knee. Maybe go back to the first position. Take a deep breath, heel forward, toes back, stomach in. If both knees are locked, start to bend your elbows down, and eventually they'll go down below your calf muscle. Slowly reverse. Straight arms, bend your knee, feet together, chest up. Hands on your hips. Lift your chest. You can do a little backward bend if you feel tight in the low back. Over time, your stomach is pulled in so much during the whole posture that this feels good on your lower back. All right, second set, toes and heels touch. Body weight to your left leg. Inhale, pick up your right foot. All 10 fingers. Chin forward, left knee locked, solid, inhale, right leg up. Flex your toes back. Feel that stretch in the Achilles above the heel. Heel forward, toes back, stomach in. Both knees are locked, elbows down. If your elbows go below the calf muscle with both knees still locked, you can tuck your chin, look at your stomach, and eventually you touch your forehead on your knee. Left knee locked, stomach in, breathe. Reverse. One step at a time. No rush to come out. Feet together, chest up. Inhale. Exhale. Toes and heels touch. Body weight to your right leg. Inhale. Pick up your left foot. Chin forward, right knee locked, solid. Inhale, left leg up. Distribute the body weight all over your right foot equally the same. Feel it. Heel forward, toes back, stomach in. If both knees are locked, bend your elbows. If elbows go below your calf muscle and you can keep both knees locked, tuck your chin, look at your stomach, You can touch your forehead on your knee, right knee locked. Breathe. Slowly reverse. Inhale. Exhale. Standing bow pulling pose. Dandayamana Dhanurasana, toes and heels touching. Bring your right hand up, palm facing up, elbow with your body, hand out to the right. Without twisting your wrist, drop your hand down and grab your right foot from the inside at your ankle bone. All 5 fingers together, thumb included with your grip. Left arm up in front of you, chin close to your shoulder. Bring your knees together to start. Feel your 2 hips in one line, arm back with your ear, chin up. Take a deep breath, inhale, and kick. Charge your body forward. Go and touch what's in front of you. Kick your right leg back and up. Bring your body down into your abdomen and chest are parallel to the floor. Kick back until your right shoulder is invisible behind your left shoulder. 2 shoulders in one line. Kicking and stretching equal. Simultaneous 50-50. Body down. Stretch forward. Lock your left knee. Kick up one more time. Kick and stretch to come back out. Arms and legs down, feet together. Inhale. Exhale. Toes and heels touch, left hand up, palm facing up. Elbow with the body. Hand out to the left. Without twisting your wrist, drop your hand down. Grab your left foot from the inside of your ankle bone. All 5 fingers together. Right arm up in front of you, chin close to your shoulder. Knees together to start. 2 hips in one line, arm back with your ear. Keep your right knee locked like you did in the last posture. Take a deep breath. And kick. Kick back and up, charge your body forward. Bring your body down till your abdomen and chest are parallel to the floor. Kick back. Left shoulder invisible behind your right shoulder. 2 shoulders in one line. One day, 2 feet in one line from the side. Kick back and up. Keep your head on straight. Face relaxed. Body down more. Stretch forward, kick back, kick up. Point your toes, kick one more time. Kick and stretch to come back out. Arms and legs down, feet together. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Starting to spike the heart rate. The heart follows the lungs. Slow down your breathing. In through your nose. Out through your nose, the heart rate will follow. Heart rate will start to come down. Second set. Toes and heels touch. Right hand up. Hand out to the right. Without twisting your wrist, you want this external rotation in the shoulder. Drop your right hand down. Grab your right ankle bone from the inside. Left arm up. Bring your knees together to start. Chin away from your chest. Inhale. Kick. Kick back and up. Body down. Stretch forward. Breathe. Inhale, kick and stretch. Arms and legs down. Deep breath. Left hand up, palm facing up, hand out to the left. Drop your hand down, grab your left ankle bone from the inside. Right arm up in front of you, chin close to your shoulder. If it is difficult to grab from the inside, you can grab from the outside and either stay there if you have some issues with the flexibility in the shoulder, or if it's easier to grab that foot and then walk the grip around to the inside. That's an option as well. Knees together, chest up, inhale, kick. Inhale, kick and stretch back out. Arms and legs down, feet together. Deep breath. Take a step to the back side of your mat for balancing stick posture, Tadasana. Quick posture, only 10 seconds. Arms over your head, palms together. Interlock your fingers, release your index fingers. Keep your thumbs crossed. Keep your arms with your ears. Chin up, body back. Inhale, breathing. Right foot step forward, a big step. Plant your foot, lift your back toes off the floor. Distribute the body weight all over your right foot equally the same. Your right knee is locked, your left knee is locked. Inhale, bring your body down. till you're parallel to the floor. Capital letter T, not a broken umbrella. Chin away from your chest. Squeeze your palms, point your back toes, arms up, chin up, stretch. Inhale, slowly come back up, feet together. Chin up. Left foot step forward, a big step. Lock both knees, so back toes are lifted. Feel the weight distribution all over your left foot equally the same. Two knees locked, chin up, arms up, inhale. Come down. Till your whole body is parallel to the floor. Capital letter T, not a broken umbrella. Chin forward. Look 4 feet on the floor in front of you. Squeeze your palms, arms up. Point your toes, leg up, stretch. Inhale, back up. Feet together, arms down. Very still. Inhale. Exhale. Feels like a mini attack to the heart now to avoid the serious one in the future. So good for the cardiovascular health. Second set. Inhale, arms up. Interlock fingers, release index, thumbs are crossed, chin up. Only 10 seconds. Inhale, right foot forward. Lock both knees, point your back toes, come down. 10. 3, 2, 1. Toes and heels touch, arms back, chin up, inhale, left foot forward. Lock both knees, point your toes, come down. 10. 3, 2, 1. Arms down. Slow inhale. Slow exhale. Take a quarter turn to the left. Come to the left side of your mat, standing separate leg stretching. Dandayamana Bipaktapada Paschimottanasana. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, right foot step to the right, a big step, arms down. Heels in one line, slightly pigeon toe your feet. If you have any sciatica, keep your feet straight. Thighs contracted. This is a good time to practice a locked knee. So keeping your thighs contracted to help the hamstrings continue to open up safely. Inhale. Exhale, come down. Think about lifting your chest out and down. Relax your head and neck. You can catch yourself with your hands. When you're ready, grab your heels from the outside, stepping on all 5 fingers of each hand, thumbs included with your grip. If it's difficult to grab the heels, you can grab the outsides of the feet. It may even just be the tips of the fingers underneath the feet, or keep your hands on the floor. Especially if your knees are bending, you don't want to pull with bent knees, you don't want to compromise the lower spine. So once the knees are locked, you can get a safe grip and then begin to pull. Stretch your body down from the lower spine towards the floor. Very similar to Padahastasana that we did with half moon pose in the very beginning of class. With our feet together, now we've got our feet separated, but it's the same motion in the body. So we're pulling down, we're pressing the knees back so we get a 360 degree angle stretch. Coccyx to heels, coccyx to forehead, head relaxed. Eyes looking down to the floor. Take one more deep breath, exhale, pull. One day your forehead will touch the floor in between your feet. Slowly bring your arms back out, chin forward, inhale, slowly lift back up. Right foot back, feet together, arms up, arms down. Breathe. Second set, adjust your step as you need. If your forehead was really far away from touching the floor, maybe you go for a wider step. If your forehead was pretty close or already touching, go for a smaller step. You want your forehead to touch the floor at the very end of the posture, once you've stretched your spine and the backs of the legs enough. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, step to the right. Heels in one line, slightly pigeon toe the feet, thighs contracted. Inhale, come down. Really lift out of the waist. See how close you can get your chest to the floor before you even have to get your grip. Once you're down there, find your grip, take a deep breath, and pull. And slowly coming back out, arms out, inhale back up. Right foot steps back, feet together, arms up, arms down. Breathe. Triangle pose, Trikonasana. Heels and toes together, inhale, arms up, palms together. Right foot step to the right, a big step, 4 foot minimum, arms down parallel to the floor. Push your hips forward, lean your upper body back, turn your right toes out to the right all the way until they're parallel to the edge of your mat. Sit down until your right thigh is parallel to the floor. You might have to bounce a little bit to get the hips down low enough and then stay there. Hips are forward, upper body back, spine straight in the center. Without moving your hips, move your arms. Elbow in front of your knee, look up and stretch up. If you've noticed your hips have lifted and the elbows drifted below the knee, then lift back up, bend your knee. It's okay if the elbow is higher than the knee, especially as you work the strength in the stomach and the flexibility of the hips. You might be up here. Better than being down here. Ideally, the thigh is parallel, elbow at the knee. Push the knee back with the help of your elbow, touch the toes. Take a deep breath. Turn and twist your upper body back like spine twisting posture. Keep your left knee locked, left foot flat on the floor. Inhale to come back up. Straighten the right leg, right toes in. Hips forward, upper body back. Turn your left toes out to the left. Till the edge of your mat is parallel with the foot, sit down until your thigh is parallel to the floor. And you might need to bounce a little bit. Get the hips down low enough. Hip opening, pelvis opening posture. Spine straight. Inhale, move both arms. Elbow in front of the knee, look up and stretch up. Again, notice if your hips lifted and your elbow drifted below the knee, now you've lost the integrity of the posture. Do a little bit less. Maybe stay lifted, elbow higher than the knee, that's okay. Eventually the thigh is parallel to the floor with the knee and elbow touching. Push that left knee back with the help of your left elbow. Reach to touch your toes. Turn and twist your upper body back. Keep your right knee locked, your right foot, right pinky toe, flat on the floor. Breathe. Inhale back up, one step at a time. Right foot back, feet together, arms up, arms down. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Second set, Trikonasana. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, step to the right. A big step, maybe a little bit wider than you did in the first set. Hips forward, body back, right toes out. Sit down, right thigh bicep parallel to the floor. Spine straight, chest open. Inhale, move both arms. Keep breathing. Inhale, slowly back up. Right toes in, hips forward, left toes out. Sit down, left thigh bicep parallel to the floor. Spine straight, chest open. Inhale, move both arms. Inhale, back up. Left toes in, feet together, arms up, arms down. Slow inhale, slow exhale. That was the master posture of our standing series. It's all downhill from here. Standing separate leg, head to knee. Tandemana Vibhakta Padajani Ustrasana. Inhale, arms up, palms together. Just the thumbs crossed for this one, like you're saying a prayer. Right foot step to the right, 3 feet. 36 inches. Turn on the heels to the right, 180 degrees. Bring your left hip forward so that 2 hips are in one line. 2 heels in one line. Your backside foot is a 45-degree angle. Tuck your chin. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale, go down. Really round the spine. Vertebra by vertebra. Chin tucked into your chest. Look at your stomach. Reach for the floor in front of you. All 10 fingertips touch the floor, no palms. Once your palms touch, your chest is too low. It's a different posture. We want to be high up on the fingertips and bend your knee as much as you need to get your forehead on your knee. Throat choke feeling is good news. Means you're doing it right. Maximum body weight in the front right leg, right hip up, left hip down. 2 hips are in one line. Back leg, thigh contracted. Back foot still flat. Push forehead against your knee. Try to lock both knees at the end. Even if forehead and knees separate, 2 knees locked. Palms together. Inhale, slowly lift back up. Restack your spine. Chin up very last. Turn to the front. Turn to the left. 180 degrees. Make sure your stance didn't come in any closer. It's a 3-foot gap between the heels. Bump your right hip forward, so 2 hips are in one line, 2 heels in one line. Backside foot 45 degrees. Tuck your chin. Inhale. Exhale, round down front side. Chin to your chest, look at your stomach.
reach for the floor. All 10 fingertips touch, but no palms. Bend your knee, touch your forehead on your knee. Throat choked, eyes open. Breathing is normal. Maximum body weight in the front left leg. Left hip up, right hip down. Belly sucking in, stretching out the low back. Push forehead against your knee. Even if forehead and knee separate, try to lock both knees at the end. Palms back together. Still the chin is tucked, and restack one vertebra at a time. Very last, your chin releases. Turn to the front, right foot back. Feet together, arms down. Slow inhale. Slow exhale. A lot of medical benefit. Having that throat choke feeling, stimulation of the thyroid gland, regulates the metabolism, the hormones in the body. So if it's difficult to breathe in that posture, that means you're doing it right. Just breathe as best you can. Second set, inhale, arms up. Palms together, just the thumbs crossed, maybe opposite thumb crossed this time. Right foot step to the right, 3 feet. Turn on the heels. Bump your left hip forward, bring your right hip back. 2 hips in one line, 2 heels in one line. Backside foot, 45-degree angle. Tuck your chin, inhale. Exhale, round down. Like the angry Halloween cat. How round can you make your spine? You can keep hands in prayer position, or if you need to, separate all 10 fingertips on the floor. No palms. Bend your knee as much as you need to. Touch your forehead on your knee. Right hip up, left hip down. Back thigh contracted. Back foot flat on the floor. Breathe. Push forehead against your knee, lock both knees. Palms back together, inhale, back up. Take your time. You build so much strength, flexibility, and balance just coming out of postures with control. Turn to the front, turn all the way to the left. Keep the distance between your feet. It's wider than we want. Right hip forward, left hip back. Tuck your chin, inhale. Exhale, round. Either hand stay in prayer position, or you separate fingertips. Don't compromise the forehead on the knee to keep your hands in prayer. You get a lot more benefit from getting your forehead on your knee. Throat choked feeling. Pull the belly in. Breathe. Lock both knees at the end. Palms back together. Inhale, slowly lift back up. Head up. Turn. Right foot back. Arms down by your side. Deep breath. Come back to the middle of your mat. Tree pose, Tadasana. Toes and heels together. Shift the body weight to your left leg. Grab your right foot from underneath. Lift that knee really high. You want your heel up with your costume. We're going to do tree in a half lotus position. You can always do a little bit less. Any pain or strain in the knee, the foot may need to come out away from the body. You may want to hold your knee with your right hand. Eventually the heel with the costume, sole of the foot towards the ceiling, and the knee will start to drop down and back. Pressing your hips forward, hip opening, pelvis opening like triangle pose. Right hand to the center of your chest. If nothing changes, left hand can meet in Namaskar. Distribute the body weight all over your left foot equally the same. Left big toe to the floor, left thigh contracted, belly in, chest lifted, spine straight, breathe. Slowly right leg down, toes and heels touch. Weight to your right leg, grab your left foot from underneath, and lifting that leg very high up, trying to get the heel with the costume. The foot can be far away if it needs. You can hold on to the knee if you need to. There should be no pain or strain in your knees. Eventually the knee can drop down and back as you press your hips forward. Eventually 2 knees in one line from the side. Left hand to the center of your chest. If nothing changes, right hand can meet Namaskar. Right knee is locked, so the right knee is pressing back. Full range of motion, and the thigh is contracted. Distribute the body weight all over your right foot equally the same. Chin up, chest up, breathe. Slowly left foot down. Feet together. Toe stand, Vujingasana. Look on the floor now, 4 feet in front of you. That's where you want your point of focus, even if the rest of the body looks the same as it did in tree. By looking on the floor, you're creating this different intention of eventually going forward for toe position. Toes and heels touch, body weight to your left leg, grab your right foot. Heel with the costume, sole of the foot towards the ceiling. Hold on to your foot if the foot tends to slip down. One or both hands to the center of the chest. Inhale. Exhale, go down. Going down with a straight leg. You may be here, you may even be only bending forward a little bit. You can be in any position on the way down, especially if you have pain or strain in your knees. Don't do too much. Eventually you can reach for the floor. Lift up into your left toe and slowly bring your hips down. Walk your hands to either side of you. Balance on your fingertips. Point your right toes. Right knee down, two knees in one line. You're stretching your spine up. So eventually your spine is straight, and one day you can bring your hands back into Namaskar. Slowly release, hands back in front of you, straighten that left leg. If you need to release the foot at any time, that's okay, do so safely. If you can, you come back out opposite way you went in. Back up to tree. Right foot down, feet together. Find that spot again on the floor, 4 feet in front of you, don't move or blink your eyes. Body weight to your right leg, grab your left foot from underneath. Hold on to the foot if it tends to slip. If your foot goes about midway, that's okay, down the thigh. If it goes any lower than that, you're putting a lot of pressure on the knee. Better to just hold the foot and wait for the range of motion to come. There's no rush. One or both hands to the side of the chest. Exhale, start to bend forward as little or as much as you can today. Doesn't have to be a lot to get all of the benefits from these postures. Eventually your hands touch the floor, you lift up into your right toe and slowly bring your hips down. Walk your hands to either side of you, balance on your fingertips. Point your left toes, two knees in one line, squeezing. Eventually hands in Namaskar. Toe stand. Slowly release, hands back in front of you. Straighten the right leg. Again, if you need to release the foot, don't feel stable in your knee, do so. Eventually you can come back out the opposite way you went in. Left foot down. Arms down. Beautiful standing series, everyone. Turn around, lie down. Savasana, feet towards the back of your mat, head towards the front. Straighten your legs, let your heels touch, your feet relax open. Arms on your mat, palms face the ceiling, slight tug of your chin. Keep your eyes open, just a soft, steady gaze somewhere on the ceiling. Maybe heavy through the eyelids, not focusing too hard on any one point. The eyes are just open enough to keep you present in this moment. Close your mouth. Take slow inhales through your nose, belly rise. Long, slow exhales through your nose, belly falls. Natural irrigation of your circulatory system with the help of your respiratory system. Breathe. Notice the heart rate coming down. Notice the breath a little bit easier. Just letting your body absorb the benefits from the standing series here. Every posture you did in the standing series has prepared your body for the postures on the floor. We begin with window moving, Ookatasana, heels and toes together. Lift your right leg up, interlock all 10 fingers a couple of inches below your right knee, thumbs included with your grip. Pull your knee out to avoid your rib cage, pull your knee back in. Left calf muscle flat. If it's lifting, flex your left toes towards your face. Back of your neck on the floor, chin tucked in, look down the center line of your body. Even out your shoulders and your elbows. So if you notice one elbow, specifically the left elbow or left shoulder is really high up, then pull your body back to that center line. 2 shoulders, 2 elbows even. A little pinch in that right hip joint is normal. Maximum compression in your lower abdomen. Hold it there, freeze. Slowly lower your right leg down, heels and toes touch. Left leg lifts. Interlock your 10 fingers, couple of inches below your left knee, thumbs included. Pull your knee out to avoid your rib cage, pull your knee back in. Right calf muscle flat if it's lifting, flex your right toes back. Chin tucks in, look down the center line of your body. Again, even out the shoulders. Now this time it might be the right elbow, right shoulder really high. Pull them back to center line. Shoulders, elbows even, pulling that left knee towards your left shoulder. Maximum compression in your lower abdomen, eyes open, breathing normal. Slowly lower your left leg down, heels and toes touch. Bring both knees into your chest. Grab your elbows over the knees. If it's difficult to grab the elbows, you can go for your forearms, your wrists, your fingers, whatever you can do to be tight and compact. Knees touching side by side, feet touching side by side, relaxed position. Back of your neck on the floor, chin tucked in, look down the center line of your body. Eventually in the future, when you've improved your skeletal system and your bone joints enough, your total spine will lie flat on the floor. It might not happen today. That's okay. Be patient. Breathe. In through your nose. Out through your nose. Slowly lower your legs down, arms down, Savasana. Heels touch, feet relax, arms on your mat. Palms facing up, slight tuck of your chin, breathe. Second set, heels and toes touch, right leg up. Maybe switching up the 10-finger interlock grip, non-dominant grip on top. Grab a couple of inches below your knee. Pull your knee out, pull your knee in. Left calf muscle flat, elbows in, shoulders down, look down, hold it there, freeze. Creating a tourniquet effect here. Redirecting the blood flow away from certain areas of the body so that when you come out, you get fresh, rich, oxygenated blood to those areas. Right here, massage in the ascending colon. Breathe. Right leg down, heels and toes touch, left leg lifts. Interlock, couple of inches below the knee, pull the knee out, pull the knee in. Even out the shoulders and the elbows, keep your right calf muscle flat. Keep pulling that left that left knee to your left shoulder. Now massaging here the descending colon on the left side. Try to relax that left foot, the left toes, to allow the left hip joint to relax. Pull down, breathe. Slowly lower your left leg down, heels and toes touch. Both knees into your chest. Grab your opposite elbow, opposite grip on top. Feel something different in your knees and your hips. Back of your neck on the floor, chin tucked in, look down. Knees touching side by side, feet touching side by side. Relax your feet. Relax your hips. Shoulders away from the ears. Look down the center line of your body. Breathe. Massaging through the transverse colon here. Naturally massaging the natural rise and fall of your belly that follows your breath. In through your nose. Out through your nose. Slowly lower down, arms down, Savasana. So in between each posture on the floor, we'll get about a 10 to 20 second Savasana that allows your body to come back to a neutral position, redirection of the blood flow, better circulation, a little reset button. Not only allowing your body to absorb the benefits from the posture you just did, but also gaining energy for the posture to come. We'll do our first Bikram Yoga Sit Up. Feel free to skip them, especially if you have any low back issues. You can watch one, maybe try the next one. Heels and toes touch, flex your feet, keep your heels on the floor, arms over your head. Only cross your thumbs, keep your arms with your ears, even if you have to go slower on the sit-ups. Take a deep breath, inhale, breathing. Sit up, tuck your chin around your spine. Grab your big toes, double jerk, double exhale. Forehead to your knees, one day the elbows to the floor. Turn around for the spine strengthening series. We start with Cobra pose Vujingasana. Chin out, hands, palms under your shoulders, very close to the chest. Top of the fingers in line with top of the shoulders, baby fingers in line with your deltoids, glue it down. Distribute the body weight all over your hands, palms equally the same. Elbows in. Legs and feet together, hip and leg muscles tight like a cobra's tail. Don't open it, look up. Inhale, lift up. Come up halfway till only your belly button is on the floor, rest of the upper body is in the air. Elbows in, shoulders down. Arms, elbows are 90-degree angle like a rectangle. Palms flat, legs back together, come up a couple of inches. Breathe. Slowly lower down, chin touches. Arms down by your side, look to the right. Put your left ear on your mat. Toes touch, heels relax. Palms facing up. A slight tuck of your chin, maybe even the back of your left ear meets your mat. Mouth closed, breathing in and out through your nose. Second set, chin forward. Hands, palms under your shoulders, close to the chest. Legs and feet together, hip and leg muscles tight. Palms flat, elbows in. Chin forward, look up. Inhale, lift up. Change. Chin touches, arms down, look left. Right ear on your mat. Slight tuck of your chin, back of your right ear flat. Toes touch, heels relax open. A nice opening for the front side of the ankles. Breathe. Locust pose, Savasana. Arms straight position. Bring your arms underneath your body. Hands, palms face the floor. Like you're bumping a volleyball. Fingertips side by side. Baby fingers side by side. Chin away from your chest. Left leg relaxed, right leg locked. Inhale, right leg lifts. 45 degrees. Turn your foot so the sole of the foot is facing the ceiling. Stretch the toes back. Lift the leg up. Slowly lower. Right leg relaxed, left leg locked. Inhale, left leg lifts. Half of 90, turn your foot, sole of the foot towards the ceiling. You're going to press the back of your left knee up, your toes back, leg up. Slowly lower down. Mouth down, readjust. You want to try to get your elbows closer and your fingertips closer to your knees. Grab the floor with your fingertips. Take a deep breath without bending your knees. Lift both legs up. Press your palms down and back, like you're pushing your mat away from you. Body weight to the shoulders, palms flat. Ankles together, legs up, lift up. Slowly lower. Arms out from underneath you. Look to the right, left ear on your mat. Toes touch, heels relax. Palms face up. Second set. If it's painful to have your arms underneath you, that's very normal. Bring your arms out alongside of you. You can still flip your palms down and have them right alongside of you and work the inner elbows down so that eventually your arms are straight. If your arms are just uncomfortable underneath you but they're not painful, then that's very normal. See if maybe you can do a little less with your lifted leg. So if you can, arms all the way underneath you. One day, elbows are invisible underneath your stomach, chin forward. Relax your left leg, no help from the left side, right knee locked. Inhale, right leg lifts up. Press the right knee back and up. Turn your foot. We'll feel like the foot is pigeon-toed. Lock the knee, leg up. Slowly lower. Right leg relaxed, left leg locked. Inhale, left leg up. 45 degrees. Turn your foot. Feels like it's pigeon-toed. Lock the knee, leg up, lift up. Slowly lower. Mouth down, readjust again. Doesn't matter how high the legs go in the third part. As long as your legs are together, they're straight and they're strong, you're going to build the strength in the upper neck, upper back. Take a deep breath without bending your knees, without separating your legs. Lift both legs up. Struggle a little harder, don't give up. Legs up. Slowly lower. Arms out. Look to the left, right here on the towel. And that tourniquet effect here happening. So redirecting the blood flow while you were in this posture. Now that blood flow rushing back through. Maybe some tingling through the shoulders, the elbows, the wrists, the fingers. Good for the tendonitis, bursitis, frozen shoulder. Full locust pose, Purna Salabhasana. Chin out, arms out to the sides like airplane wings. Palms down. All 5 fingers together. Legs and feet together, hip and leg muscles tight. The tighter your body is, the lighter it will feel against gravity. Look up. Inhale, lift up. Arms, body, head, legs, everything lifts like a 747 taking off. Fingertips the same level as your head. Only your hip bones are on the floor. Rest of the body is in the air. Squeeze your ankles. Thighs up, chest up. Exhale, lift up. Slowly lower down. Arms in, look left, right ear, or excuse me, look right, left ear on the towel. Breathe. Second set, chin forward, arms out, palms down, all 5 fingers together, legs and feet together, hip and leg muscles tight, look up, inhale, lift up. Exhale, breathing, lift one more, lower down. Arms down, look left, right ear on the towel. We work the lower, the upper, the middle back individually. Now we'll work the entire spine with bow pose, Dhanurasana. Chin forward, bend your knees. Grab your feet just below your toes. Wrists are straight, toes are pointed. Keep 6 inches between your knees and your feet. Take a deep breath, inhale, kick back and up. Kick the legs back, kick the legs up. Roll forward on the soft part of the belly, toes in the center from the side. Knees in, toes out. Relax your forehead. Keep kicking. One day you'll see the feet coming over your head. Slowly lower. Release your feet. Look right, left ear on your towel or your mat. Again, we're used to doing this practice in a very hot room, so normally we have towels on top of our mat. So that's why you'll hear me keep saying that. Second set, chin forward. Bend your knees. Grab your feet. Wrists are straight, toes are pointed. 6 inches between knees and feet. Arms and legs look like 2 wheels in one base. Look up. Inhale, kick up. Roll into the soft part of the belly. Toes in the center from the side. Knees in, toes out. Look up, kick. Slowly lower. Gently release, look left. Right ear down. Toes touch, heels relax. Deep breath in. Slow breath. Chin forward, hands on your shoulders, push up. Come to the top of the towel for fixed firm Supta Vajrasana. Knees and feet together to start. Realign the lower body. Then open up your heels as wide as your hips. Hips touch the floor, heels touch the hips the whole time. Open your knees as wide as you need to. So knees can be very wide, but still keep your feet only the distance of your hips. I couldn't even fit a piece of paper between your hips and your heels. That's how close they are, but you're not sitting on them. Soles of the feet are facing the ceiling. Feet are straight. You can stay here, especially if there's any knee pain. You never want to feel pain in your yoga practice. Discomfort, yes, very normal, but we always want to avoid pain. So you may even be on all fours. That's okay. Start here. Eventually, you can start to walk the hands to the side of you as the hips and knees open until the hips touch the floor. Stay as long as you need to right here. If the hips touch the floor, and you can start to go back. Hands on your feet, thumbs inside, fingers outside, right elbow, left elbow, back of the head, shoulders, whole upper body relaxed on the floor. Grab your elbows over the top of the head, tuck your chin, look down the center line of your body, and breathe. Hands back on your feet. Press yourself back up. One step at a time, head up last. Lift out of your knees, turn around, lie down, Savasana. Feet towards the back, head towards the front. Heels touch, feet relax, arms on your mat, palms face up, breathe. Heels into a touch, flex your feet, arms with your ears. Inhale, quickly sit up. Grab your big toes, forehead to your knees, elbows to the floor, double exhale. Second set, fixed firm pose. Again, opening your knees as wide as you need to, feet only the distance of your hips. Finding one spot you can stay here and breathe normal. When you're ready, hands on your feet. Left elbow, right elbow maybe. Back of the head, shoulders. You can try grabbing the opposite elbow on top, tuck your chin. Breathe. Hands back on your feet. Take your time on the way back out. Head up last. Come forward out of your knees. Turn around. Lie down, Savasana. Sit up. Come to the back of your mat for half tortoise. Artichramasana, knees and feet together. Sitting on your heels, ideally heels side by side. Arms over your head, palms together, thumbs crossed. Inhale. Exhale, come down front side, lifting out of your waist. Catch yourself if you need to. Eventually, forehead touches the floor, little fingers touch the floor, rest of the arms are in the air. Shoulder blade, scapula stretching out of the body, chin away from your chest. Maybe even your nose touches the floor. This is too much pressure in your shoulders. It's okay to have a bend there, but keep squeezing your palms. Eventually you squeeze and stretch forward enough, the elbows straighten out again. Eyes open, breathing normal, a safe way to invert the body without putting too much pressure on the head and neck. Inhale, squeeze palms, lift back up. Arms down, turn around, Savasana. Sit up. Second set, back of your mat. Knees and feet together. Sitting on the heels, arms over your head, palms together. Thumbs crossed, inhale. Come down. Forward to the floor, little fingers touch the floor. Rest of the arms are in the air. You don't have to force your hips back. Just let the hips relax. Chin away from your chest. Keep squeezing the palms. When you can't do anything else in this posture, squeeze your palms. Deep breath. Come back up. Turn around. Savasana. Keep your sit-ups strong. Keep them quick. So they are meant to take you from a passive Savasana to an active posture. So you want them to be quick, but still controlled, good form, and they're gonna give you this nice burst of energy that you need towards the end of class. Flex your feet, arms with your ears, inhale. Sit up. Double exhale. Camel pose, Ustrasana. Come to the top of your mat, open your knees 6 inches. 6 inches between your knees, 6 inches between your feet. Hands on your hips. Thumbs face out, fingers face down. Like your hands were in your back pockets, you're gonna slide them up to your lower back, elbows in. Take a deep breath, chest up. Exhale, drop your head back as far as it goes. Look for the floor behind you. You can always keep your hands on your hips, especially if you feel like your hips are starting to drift back towards your heels, losing the integrity of the back bend. Inhale. Exhale, if you can go back halfway, you can reach for your right heel, thumb outside, fingers inside. Your left heel, thumbs outside, fingers inside, full hands, palms grip. Take a deep breath. Push your stomach, legs, hips forward. Breathe. Right hand to your right hip, left hand to your left hip. Restack your spine evenly, no twisting, head up last. Sit down, turn around, lie down, Savasana. Notice the spike in the heart rate, deepest front side opening, deepest backside compression. The heart follows the lungs, so slow down your breathing. Heart rate will slow down. Heels and toes touch. Flex your feet, arms with your ears. Inhale, sit up. Grab your big toes, double exhale. Turn around, second set, top of the mat. You can go wider with your knees in the second set, maybe 8 to 10 inches. You keep your feet in at 6. Hands on your hips, thumbs face out, fingers face down. Inhale. Exhale, go back. You don't have to do a lot to get all of the benefit from this posture. Even just looking up and back, pushing your hips forward. Take a deep breath. Go back halfway if you can. Stop in the middle. Maybe try grabbing left heel first, then right heel. Thumbs outside, fingers inside. Notice the skin stretching. All on the front side of the body. Look for something new. Breathe. Left hand to your left hip, right hand to your right hip. Slowly restack the spine evenly, head up last. Sit down, turn around, lie down, Savasana. Last backward bend, deepest backward bend. All backward bending heals the spine. Heels and toes touch. Flex your feet. Arms with your ears. Inhale. Sit up. Turn around. Come to the middle of your mat for rabbit pose. Savasana. Knees and feet together. Traditionally, we put the towel over our feet, again, because our room is so hot, our grip is sweaty, and we don't want to put too much pressure on the neck. So if you feel like your grip is pretty sweaty, maybe have a hand towel to put over your heels just to help keep that grip. If you don't feel so sweaty, then you'll be fine. So your thumbs will be outside, your fingers inside, starting with a straight spine. Normal if you can't quite grab the heels yet, depending on your anatomy. Just grab them as soon as you can. Take a deep breath. Exhale, tuck your chin around your spine. Forehead to the knees, top of the head on the floor. Roll forward, lift your hips up until your arms, elbows are straight. If there's a gap between your knees and your forehead, walk your knees up one by one, till knees and forehead are touching. If you're losing the grip when you lift your hips, lower your hips again. Keep the grip on your heels and pull. Stomach in, shoulders up, roll forward, hips up. Slowly roll back out, pulling on your heels, chin up last. Turn around, lie down, Savasana. Sit up. Second set, Vujingasana, middle of your mat. Knees and feet together. Grab your heels. If you could not grab your heels, even in the full expression of that posture, it's totally fine to keep your hands right next to your knees. And then get the same round in the spine. Forehead on the knees and then lifting the hips up. If just anatomically you cannot quite grab your heels yet, even when your forehead is all the way down, you just don't want to have too much pressure in your neck. So either hands on the floor or grabbing the heels, inhale. Exhale, tuck your chin, round your spine. Forehead to the knees, top of the head on the floor, roll forward, lift hips up. Minimal weight in your head. The strength comes from the grip, from your stomach, pulling your shoulders up, pulling your belly in, roll forward, hips up, breathe. Slowly roll back out. Chin up last. Turn around, lie down, Savasana. We go from our deepest backward bend in Camel, our deepest bend, forward bend in Rabbit Pose. Working the spine in all 4 directions, one day without pain. Strong sit up, flex your feet, arms with your ears, inhale. Sit up. Turn towards the front, separate leg stretching, head to knee pose. Janu Sharasana with Paschimottanasana. So right leg out cornerwise, bend your left leg in. You want pressure with your left foot against your right inner thigh bicep. Arms over your head, interlock your 10 fingers, turn to the right. Reach to grab your foot just below your toes. If it's difficult to grab your foot, feel free to bend the knee as much as you need to, and then tuck your chin, touch your forehead on your knee. You want your forehead and knee to touch no matter how bent the knee is. That is the medicine of this posture. Eventually the leg will straighten out, forehead on the knee. Even out your shoulders. Left shoulder down, two shoulders in one line, left knee down, breathe. Inhale, slowly come back up, arms down. Left leg out, right foot in. Heel with the costume, sole of the foot, pressure against the left inner thigh bicep. Arms over your head, turn the body to the left, so square the shoulders off to that left foot first, and then reach for the foot in front of you. Difficult to grab the foot, difficult to touch your forehead on your knee, bend your knee as much as you need to. Tuck your chin, touch your forehead on your knee. Eventually you'll kick the heel so far forward, pressing your forehead into the knee that the leg will straighten out. Two shoulders in one line, two elbows in one line, pressing that right knee down, breathe. Inhale, slowly come back up. Both legs down in front of you. Careful of what's behind you. If you can, lie down, do a quick sit-up. Walk your hips back a few times. Trying to get the sits bones to feel like they're behind you rather than underneath you. Flex your pinky toes back toward your face. You're going to use your peace sign fingers and your thumbs to hook your big toes. Toes toward your face. Again, if you can't quite grab the toes, all you have to do is bend your knees. You can always start where the body's at today and increase that range of motion over time with consistent practice. Grabbing the big toes, squeezing the ankle bones, squeezing the knees together, take a deep breath. Begin to pull. Use the elbows to pull you out and forward. Spine stays straight. No rounding in the spine. You don't want to look down. You want to think about chin forward, eyes forward, so that eventually your forehead will touch your toes. Breathe. Inhale, slowly come back up. Turn around, lie down, Savasana. Sit up. Turn around, second set. Right leg out, left leg in, arms over your head, maybe opposite grip, turn to the right, grab your foot, touch your forehead on you. Breathe. Keep pulling stomach in, away from right heel, stretching forward. Inhale, back up. Arms down, left leg out, right foot in. Arms over your head, turn to the left. Grab your left foot, forehead on your knee. Maybe hairline on the thigh. Face closer with your stomach here. A little bit more compression, more rounding in your spine. Second set. Inhale, back up. Both legs out in front of you. Lie down. Quick sit up if you have the space. Walk the hips back. Right, left, right, left, right, left. And hooking just the toes. Don't really need to grab the outsides of your feet. All you have to do is bend the knees if you can't quite reach the toes. We want to use more body parts than just our hands to create the stretch. We want to use the thighs contracting, the stomach pulling in, the chest stretching forward, the elbows stretching forward. So now it's our third 360-degree angle stretch. Cock 60 heels, cock 6 to the forehead. Grab your big toes, take a deep breath. Exhale, pull. Eventually, stomach on the thighs, chest on the knees. Stretching your heels forward, flexing toes back towards your face. Take one more deep breath. Exhale, pull, forehead to the toes, eventually. Inhale, slowly come back up. Turn around, lie down, Savasana. Sit up. Then take a quarter turn to the right. Sit facing the left side of your mat. Bend your left knee. Put your right foot over your knee corner, heel and knee corner touching, right foot flat on the floor. Kick your left heel out from underneath you. Don't sit on it. Point your left toes. Right hand behind your back, close to your lower spine. Lift your left arm up and bring your arm around. You're going to move the knee out of the way, turn the wrist, and try to grab the left knee with the left hand. Might be difficult to grab your knee. You can grab somewhere along the leg if that's more accessible, or even grabbing the mat in front of you. You really want something to grab. You can even just reach energetically down if you need to. Ideally, once you grab something, that will help create the leverage to stretch all the way up the arm through the chest. Eventually, knee, hand, and heel, all three things touch at the same spot on the floor. Push down into your right hand, take a deep breath. Look over your right shoulder, way, way, way back. Total spine twisting top to bottom, coccyx the neck like the beads of a pearl necklace. You can keep your hand on the floor for support. If you can keep your spine straight, maybe bring that arm around, reaching for the left inner thigh. If you notice the chest collapsing when you do that, keep your hand on the floor. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, right shoulder back, left shoulder forward. Use the eyes, look over your right shoulder. Twist, twist, twist. Slowly untwist your spine. Undo the arms. Bend your right knee, put your left foot over your knee corner. Heel and knee corner touching, left foot flat on the floor. Kick your right heel out from underneath you. You're not sitting on it. Point your right toes. Left hand behind your back, right arm up, bring the arm around. Use the elbow, move the knee out of the way. A nice stretch here for the IT band. Reach for the knee in front of you. Again, you might be grabbing your mat, your shin, or energetically reaching for the knee. One day, knee, hand, heel, all three things will touch at the same spot. Lower that left hip down, 2 hips flat. Push into your left hand, chest up. Exhale, look over your left shoulder. Way, way, way back, total spine twisting, top to bottom, coccyx to the neck. Hand can stay there for support to keep your spine straight, or you feel stable, chest stays lifted, bring the arm around, reach for your right inner thigh. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, look over your left shoulder. Left shoulder back, right shoulder forward. Head on straight, chin parallel to the floor. Take one more deep breath. Look over your left shoulder, twist, twist, twist. Slowly untwist your spine. Undo arms and legs. Turn around, Savasana. And just one set of spine twist. It's like a little reset for the spine after bending right, left, backwards, and forwards over and over again throughout class. One more strong, energizing sit-up. Make it your best one. Flex your feet, arms with your ears. Inhale. Sit up. Tuck your chin around your spine. Double exhale. Turn around. Come to the middle of your mat for Kapalabhati breathing, blowing in the firm pose. So we started with a breathing exercise to warm up the body. We end with a breathing exercise to cool down the body. Sitting on your knees and your feet. If this is too uncomfortable, you can sit in Sukhasana with your legs crisscrossed and your hands behind your back. If you're sitting on your knees, hands on your knees, elbows locked, and spine is straight. Keeping your elbows locked helps to stabilize your shoulders, easier to isolate your abdominal muscle wall. It will be the only part of the body moving. Exhales and inhales. Exhales only. Inhales will happen automatically. Doesn't have to be a big movement with the stomach, but it is the only part of the body moving. Quick snaps in the belly, like you're blowing a candle out 3 feet in front of you. Hands on your knees, chest up, spine straight. Face relaxed, mouth relaxed. Jaw just hangs open. No tension in the mouth. Inhale. Begin. Five, four, three, two, one. Lick your lips, swallow a couple of times. Second set is a little quicker. If it's too fast, maybe do every other one. Stay in control of your breath. This is a great way to get rid of the last bit of toxins in the body. Good strengthening for the abdominal muscle wall, massaging the internal organs. Hands on your knees, elbows locked, spine straight, shoulders down, chest up. Inhale. Begin.
4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome practice, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Go ahead, turn around, lie down. Final Savasana. Feet towards the back, head towards the front. This time, take up space. Legs and arms can go wider, as wide as you need. Palms face up. No tension here. Go through your body. Notice if you're holding tension anywhere, maybe between the eyebrows or the jaw. Try to find maximum relaxation. You just worked every single muscle, tendon, cell, organ, system in your body. Systematically moving through these postures, the same 26 postures in the same order. 2 breathing exercises. It's a beautiful practice. I hope that you enjoyed yourself. Take a moment to thank yourself for making it to your mat. Finding some time out of your day to do something good for you, good for your body. Stay as long as you can. Be good to yourself when you get up. And make up your mind to practice some more yoga again tomorrow. Namaste.